Good morning, class. How are you? Yes, I am also fit and fine. So after the class test, we are just ready for the new chapter, and don't forget to join these classes, okay? Because now you have understood the importance of these online classes. Okay, so this is a very good platform where we can discuss, we can solve our problems with our teachers. So after that, now we are in the new chapter, and that chapter is called circle. So first of all, that will come in mind what is called a circle. You all are very familiar because since childhood we are knowing this. A round shape is circle. A round shape is circle. But actually, yes, that is the true. But in your class, if we will go for that, it will become here. This point will be called a circle here. Wait a minute. This shape is called a circle. And what is that? This shape is. Wait a minute. This shape is that. This shape is that from a fixed point. Suppose this is the fixed point here in the circle. From this fixed point, all these points will be equidistant. So this fixed point is called center, and this distance from the fixed point is called radius. Okay, this is the basic information of a circle there. Okay, then it comes the parts of the circle. So what are the parts of the circle? So let us see what are the parts of the circle. These are the things. One is called, this is called tangent, then we have secant, then we have chord, diameter. This is also a chord, but the longest chord. Diameter is the longest chord. Then this is the radius, and then this is the arc here. So one by one we will discuss all these things. Okay, so now first thing is tangent. Okay, what is tangent? So tangent is a line that just touches, means it just touches the circle at an unique point there. Okay, and it passes by is called a tangent. That means what? That means, see this figure here, this point is called here, this line is called tangent. See here, this line is called tangent, and it touches the circle at a unique point. And suppose that this will touch the circle at an unique point only. Okay, and that point is called point of contact also. Okay, then we have the parts, the things that are related to the circle. One by one you can see there is radius in the first one, then we have sector, we have segment, we have arc, we have tangent, just now explained also, we have chord, we have circumference, and we have diameters. Okay, diameters we know, tangent just now we have described. Okay, so these all things we should know there. One by one we are going to discuss this all. Okay, now first of all, what is a segment there? Okay, so it is clearly written here what is segment. A circular segment is a region of a circle which is cut off from the rest of the circle by a secant or a chord. Actually we take chord here, we don't take secant, but we can take what is secant, that also I'll explain you. Or in the simple way, it is the two-dimensional space that is bounded by an arc of a circle and the chord. So here is this part is called segment, and it is the small part, so it is called minor segment, and see this is the big part, so it is called major segment. So segments are of two types. Understood? Okay, now the next is arc. What is the arc of a circle? It is also written here. The arc of a circle is a portion of the circumference of the circle. Means it may be complete, or it may be half, it may be less than half, it may be more than half, but the length of arc is simply the length of its portion of the circumference. What is that? Just see this here. This is called, see in this figure, in this, these all are the parts of the circumference, no? and this, see this blue part, this blue part is here, it is also on the circumference of the circles, so this is minor arc. Clear? So this is minor arc, and the rest is major arc. And we have one semicircular arc also. See, when two diameters ends are joined, so that portion on the circumference is called semicircular arc. So we have understood major arc, minor arc, and the semicircular arc. Next, what? Next is very important thing, that is sector here. What is sector? So sector is a region bounded by two radii of a circle and the intercepted arc of the circle. Okay, and the two radii make some angle at the center, and that is called central angle. Okay, that is called central angle. Understood? Now, if in a sector with central angle less than 180 is called a minor sector, and a sector with a central angle more than 180 is called a major sector. So it has two types. We have two types of sectors here. Understood? So what are those? See this only. What are these two sectors? See in this figure here. In this figure, this is the circle here, and this part here, see, this part is bounded by the arc, okay, and two radii. These are the two radii, and this is bounded by the arc. So this is called sector, okay, and this angle is less than 180, so it is minor sector, and this raised is called major sector. Okay, this is called central angle. This theta is here now, so this is called central angle made between the two radii at the center. Is called central angle. Clear? Now what is the next? Next is concentric circle. These are very important. You have to understand all this, then we can very easily understand the circle chapter there. Okay, concentric circles are the circles with a common center. Okay, and any two circles can be made concentric by inversion, by picking the inversion center as one of the limiting points there. So what is concentric circle? See this. This is here concentric circle. Okay, and in this part is called ring. We have read in mensuration, so I don't think we'll face problem here. So this part is called ring, and this whole shape is called concentric circle because from this same center, one of a small radii, one is the big radius, two circles has been drawn there. So this is called concentric circles with the same center. Clear? And this region is called ring part. Now what is chord? That is also very important there. The chord of a circle is a straight line segment whose both endpoints lie on the circle. Okay, so that is called chord there. Means that the straight line which touches the circle at two unique points is called a chord, but it should be on the boundary of the circle. See, point B is on the boundary of the circle, point A is on the boundary of the circle, so this will become a chord. And the longest chord is the diameter. This is the longest chord. Always remember, diameter is the longest chord. Okay. Now what? Now we have secant. I was discussing that. So secant of a curve is a line that intersects the curve in circle at a minimum of two distinct points. See, it is written also that in case of a circle, a secant will intersect the circle at exactly 2 points. Clear? Understood? Secant is what is secant? From this figure you will understand this nicely. This is called secant here. See, this straight line is passing. See, it is passing there now, intersecting the circle at 2 points. These are the 2 points. So this whole blue line is called secant there. Okay? That is very important in the case of segment. Sometimes we use the secant there. Okay, now we have that area of sector there. Okay, 1-2 formulas we can also learn there. Area of sector is pi r square theta by 360. This is that area of sector, and that is also area of minor sector. Now this is the major sector here, the major sector, so its area will be area of circle, that is pi r square minus this whole area of sector. It will become the area of major sector. Understood? Now we have cyclic quadrilateral. What is that? A cyclic quadrilateral is a quadrilateral whose vertices all lie on the single circle. All lie on the single circle, and the vertices are said to be concyclic. What is that exactly? See here. This is exactly a cyclic quadrilateral. See, this is the vertex A, vertex B, vertex C, and vertex D. All are lying on the circle, single circle. See, no different circle is there. Only in that circle, all these vertices are lying on the circumference of the circle. So this whole shape is called cyclic quadrilateral. And one more thing, that opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral should always be total 180 degree. That means what? That means, see, 85, 95, 180 degree. Opposite angle sums to 180 degree. 78, 102, 180 degree. So opposite angle sums will be always 180 degree in a cyclic quadrilateral. These were the main important topics of a circle chapter. Now we'll study theorems, and from there we'll understand more and more things there. So just go through this, understand it nicely, and the next class we'll learn some new topics. Till then, all of you, take care. Take care, class. Thank you very much.